Alright guys, today we're going to be watching the Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. I'm not too sure what this is. I got this from my local game store. It is sealed, so some people may be upset that I'm actually opening this and that they're like, you could just watch it online. But dude, come on. Let's open this up together and see what's inside and watch it together. Alright, just give it a little slit right there, and then we can just peel it off. This has not been opened since its release. I thought maybe it'd have a smell to it, but no smell. All right, it's all. Oh no, dude, it's stuck on there. Okay. Oh, congratulations. This is your ticket to participate in the exclusive limited time private beta of Metal Gear Solid Online. Metal Gear Online. Careful, follow the instructions on the back of and use a unique product voucher to retrieve the Metal Gear Online beta. Good luck and thank you for participation. Download available from April 17th, 2008 to May 5th, 2008. Gameplay is only available from April 21st to May 5th. Yeah, I mean, that code doesn't work anymore, so there's that. But dude, look at this. You get a little... Okay. So Chapter 1 is the prologue, Chapter 2 is the 20th anniversary, Chapter 3 is the origin of Snake, the second Snake, the third Snake, and the first Snake. Oh, very cool, very cool. I like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop it into the PlayStation 3. So please forgive me, the audio is coming through my headphones, so you won't be able to hear the audio, but... And because I'm using the 4K Elgato capture device, like it is, if I plug in my old capture device, the PS3 works fine with the HDMI splitter that I got, but not with the 4K one. So yeah, so this may just go to black and I may have to cut back to when we're at the title screen, but hopefully not. We get this sweet, sweet PS3 disc eating. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Oh, okay. And see, this is what happens. Oh, we're getting it. We're getting it. I won't have to finagle anything. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. So I will see you guys back on the actual computer. Welcome everybody, even though you basically saw the intro, this is the second intro. Today we are watching the Metal Gear Saga Volume 2. I don't have Volume 1. I probably have to eBay that, but I have this and we're going to watch it. So I'm just going to go ahead and play all. MGS. Oh, let's watch the trailer collection. The E3 2006. Sorry.
一つの時代が終わり、俺たちの戦争は終わった。戦争は変わった。国家や思想のためではない。利益や民族のためでもない。金で雇われた傭兵部隊と作られた無人兵器が果てしない代理戦争を繰り返す。命を消費する戦争は合理的な痛みのないビジネスへと変貌した。戦争は変わった。ID 登録された兵士たちは ID 登録された武器を持ち ID 登録された兵器を使う。体内のナノマシンが彼らの能力を助長し管理する。遺伝子の制御、情報の制御、感情の制御、戦場の制御、全ては監視され統制されている。戦争は変わった。時代は抑止から制御へと移行し、大量破壊兵器によるカタストロフは回避された。そして戦場の制御は 歴史のコントロールをも可能にした。戦争は変わった。戦場が制御管理された時、戦争は不変のものとなった。
Dude, this is basically the opening of the game. That's insane. The Japanese voice actor is really good.
戦果をさらに拡大し、かつてビッグボスが唱えていた理想郷を実現させるつもりなのだ。
運命という束縛から解放される。兄弟、俺たちは自由だ。PMC がそこまで軍備を整えるのを見逃していたのか。
PMC や軍には完璧な管理制御システムが導入されている。兵士の体内にナノマシンがある限り、彼らはクライアントに銃口を向けることさえ許されない。
オタコン、死者が目を覚ますぞ。
スネーク、急いでくれ。懐かしい顔がお待ちだ。スネーク、
大佐。
その呼び方はよしてくれ。奴の居場所が分かった。中東だ。詳しくは道中で話そう。今奴を止めなければもう後はない。ああ、リキッドが動き出した。リキッドはその強大な軍隊を率いて武装蜂起の準備を進めている。
ナオミ、教えてくれ。この体はいつまで持つ？
体内のあらゆる場所で老化が始まっている。常人ならもう立ち上がることもできないはず。もってあと半年。それがあなたの命。
That's so cool. You're basically playing the E3 trailer. That is the opening of the game, is the E3 trailer. Did it say no place to hide or no place for Hideo? It says no place to hide. And then it changed it to no place to Hideo. Oh, that side says place, no place for Hideo. Crazy that's what the trailer looked like, and it only got better
やめよスネ
visually.
ープもう限界だ今すぐ死ぬわけじゃない違う相手が悪すぎる倒せるような相手じゃなかったんだ
罪は当人が償うべき。これだけは次の世代へ委ねるわけにはいかない。罪を未来に残してはいけない。
誰にも奴を止めることはできない。愛国者たちが関与している。世界を救えるのは君たちしかいない。
Silverberg? Is that what her name is? Really? Oh wow, she looks different.
ラリルレロって何のこと？私たちは新生フォックスハウンドよ。
I don't know which design I like better.
終わらせようスネークこれが僕らの最後の戦いになる全ての罰を僕らが受けるべきだ
アベル殺しでイブに追放されたのはお前の方だ身内を殺した後はどうする罪を受け入れて自分を葬るか
Old Snake.
戦争は変わった一つの時代が終わり俺たちの戦争は終わっただが俺にはまだやらなければならないことが残っている最後に課せられた罰は俺の遺伝子ミームをこの世から抹消することそれが俺に残された最後のミッション
That would have left me fucking.
語り伝えられないものがある
That would have left me distraught for the game to come
では
out.
いけない命がある
Bro, that would have been upsetting. Oh, writing? I wonder if at that moment they knew that that was Raiden, or if they were just like, oh, another cyborg ninja. Crazy how much they had developed for the E3 trailer. They just showcase like they're just showcasing like the whole opening of the game. How did Hideo approve to leave all of this in for a trailer? That's like the whole battle almost between Raiden and the geckos. What? That's wild.
Snake, 今度は俺が守る。
Oh, maybe that was Raiden's return. Raiden's return. Maybe Raiden was supposed to be early 2008. Maybe he was supposed to be like playable, and people, that was to lead people on to like, oh, maybe we'll get to play as Raiden again. Okay, so the Tokyo Game Show 2006, Japan. This was shown off in 2006. That's a 2006 trailer and it came out 2 years later? That's crazy. That's wild. No games typically do not look better after that. Is that the corpse camo? Okay, this was showcasing the camo potential. Yeah, they're showing off gameplay mechanics now. Really showcasing, hey, don't be silent. You can be silent, but not really. Could you play dead? I don't remember having the ability to play dead. Dude, oh my god, look at him crawling down there. For Snake. He is old. He's old, guys. He's old. I don't get that one. Could I have been a statue? No fucking way. He's holding his dick. Oh my god. Some legends must die. Well, what the fuck? It's Young Snake. Get shit on, Young Snake. What was that? What was that? Okay, so E3 2007 USA.
This mission isn't an order from Washington, unlike the old days. And it's not something the UN can officially sanction either.
Why me?
Because of the military might of the PMCs and the effect they have on the economy. War is to the 21st century what oil was to the 20th, the pillar that supports the global economy. The global
this is a year later from 2006 to 7, so some character models have been updated.
About it.
The color palette's been brightened up.
But I, for one, don't intend to simply stand by and watch it happen. This isn't justice. It's a covert assignment. A hired hit. Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
20th Metal Gear.
Activate it.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are 3rd generation. But their design is derived from that of the 1st generation.
First generation?
A nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake.
man, they're not showing Johnny's face at all. Even though he wears a ski mask most of the time, they're still not showing like his face with the ski mask. Oh no, there he is. Okay.
The system makes it possible to integrate not only micro-level information on individual soldiers and units, but also macro-level information about field conditions and order of battle.
So they finally achieved total real-time battlefield control.
He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Sorry, I
You
drank
want
wrong.
Liquid dead?
He must be stopped before it's too late.
Listen to me, Snake. We're ready to strike Liquid at any time.
You're planning to take him by force. It's crazy. Look, things aren't that simple.
Your cause is our cause now. You don't have to do this.
I'm no hero. Never was. I'm just an old killer, hired to do some wet work.
Snake, if you won't be a prisoner to fate, then go. Fulfill your destiny.
You too, immortal.
No, I just don't fear death.
Ooh. Fucking vamp, dude. Again, just showcasing like the whole battle. Somebody. Still gets me every time.
Could you be the one to finally finish me?
Simultaneous world release, early 2008. Man, that's a fucking trailer. Jeez, man. All right, here's the Germany one.
They're Beauty and the Beast. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The Beast, that's what you see on the outside.
Right, so far, right now, all the trailers that have been released are just the opening act. They're just cutscenes from the opening act. I feel like these should have been... Good thing we're getting the trailers out of the way. These trailers are not anything special like the Death Stranding ones, I would say. And it's mainly because, from what I'm noticing, besides the first trailer, that's a genuine, like, oh my god, there's stuff in there that's not even in the game. These past couple ones have just been cutscenes from the game. Psycho Mantis. So we had one trailer showing off like what the game would be about, one trailer showing off the camo, another trailer basically being a trailer for the American audience, and then this trailer right now is showing off the Beauty and the Beast. Isn't it funny? It's so fucking hysterical.
War transforms us, Snake, into beasts.
War transforms us.
One more trailer. That one wasn't that long. I mean, it was long for a game trailer, but again, it's just a cutscene. And then the Tokyo Game Show 2007.
That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry!
There's 20 of them, and they're not from that PMC praying mantis either.
Interesting. That wasn't in the...
It's the frogs.
What
These
was
guys
there?
are
The 20 of them?
private army. Shoot first, think later. We'll change the route as necessary. I'm on point. Got it?
Dude,
Eye contact.
Liquid's not even there. I mean, Solid's not even there. What? Holy shit. This scene is playing out without Solid. Granted, I think this scene actually does play out when without Solid. He's like right around the corner. He hasn't shown up yet. He's like watching this go down. But before they entered this room, it was happening without Solid. And I was like, that's interesting. Oh, there he is. There's Solid now.
The nanomachine network inside each unit member's body lets us share each other's senses. With SOP, my team can literally operate as one. So, what do you think? Is your age of heroes finally over?
I'm no hero. Never was. Never will be.
Yeah, the first
You haven't
look at
changed
the
at all,
monkey. What the
Snake.
fuck? What in the world? I would
Pretty
have had
sweet,
so
huh?
many questions.
Whoa, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. All you see here has been laundered. I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. And the fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. The whole damn human race is gonna be green collars.
Vamp. He's got to be immortal.
The hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check.
Let's go.
Sunny was taken by the Patriots right after she was born. She never even met her parents.
Snake! This is a non-smoking flight!
This is Rapid
Now, see,
Patrol
this
Team
is more of a
01.
trailer. This
We're
is
with
like,
the
what is
CID,
going
One of
on?
the bodies investigating PMC
Showing
activity.
showing a good amount of the game without showing
Very impressive,
what's going on.
CQC, Snake. Call me Mama. Big Mama.
Like, what? Oh, seeing Metal Gear Rig, dude, this is a fucking trailer.
Liquid!
It's not over. Not yet. This is the liberty we won for ourselves. Outer Haven.
See, Sunny? Us girls have to look our best.
Her name was Olga. My mother.
That would have been a bombshell.
Drop your weapon!
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
Careful, I'm no rookie. I'm a 10-year vet.
I wonder if people knew there that that was Johnny.
You ever survived 10 years?
Here they come!
Oh man, so that was all the trailers for Metal Gear Solid 4. Thank you guys. No, I'm joking. Okay. Two things quickly before we start this. One, I turned off that light back there. Second, you can't see it because the air fryer is over there. But I have pizza rolls cooking and they'll be done in 6 minutes. So some people would say, oh, just record after. No, you're going to watch me eat pizza rolls. This is fucking Cold One's editing style coming in. So we're going to play all. So apologize, not apologize, because I kind of don't care. I do care. I'm 2 grogs deep. I am sorry, like, that I am eating. I typically don't eat on camera. Y'all know that. But tonight, after the MGS4 stream, I'm watching this because I don't want to plug in my PlayStation 3 again to watch this.
I first met him in the Middle East. In a town once prosperous, now ravaged by conflict.
What the fuck? Who is the talking?
Feckless power play between militiamen and PMCs. War has become a commodity, a packaged good. Battlefields are open markets, trading in blood. Only one man stepped into that war zone for his own reasons. An old dog of war. Solid Snake.
Okay, it's a narrator.
Once hailed as a hero who'd saved the world, now damned as the villain who would lead it to ruin. Exhausted from a life spent waging war, the old man picks up his gun. Fighting to purge the world of his cursed bloodline and atone for his sins. Let me tell you about this old snake, about the shadows of his past.
What is going on? Was this meant to be in the game or something? Metal Gear 20th anniversary. Naked Snake. Solid Snake. Liquid Snake. Solidus Snake. Old Snake. 20th Metal Gear anniversary. Big Boss, Naked Snake, the birth of Snake.
A certain document first brought Solid Snake to my attention. It described a truly remarkable soldier. Big Boss. Military men and mercenaries alike dubbed him the greatest soldier who ever lived. They all knew him, but few had met him in person. Many doubted his existence. Most legends have their roots in myth, but Big Boss was the real deal. A true living legend. An official military dossier verifies his existence. In the 1960s, he helped invent close quarters combat, CQC. Then, ordered to covertly mend the growing rift between two global superpowers following the Cuban Missile Crisis, he slipped into the Soviet Union on a solo sneaking mission. The document claims that Big Boss prevented World War III, that he was a true patriot. This document detailed the entire affair. At last, the military had revealed Big Boss's virtue to the world. The man I seek is his successor. The man I seek is Solid Snake. To maximize on its most valuable asset, the US military began experimenting with cloning in the 1970s.
I'm not gonna lie, these ain't even Tostino's pizza rolls. These is Walmart brand, Great Value. This shit's better. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, and honestly, Great Value brand pizza rolls are better if you take anything away from this video. All right, back to it.
Dubbed Les Enfants Terribles, this project created a man nearly identical to Big Boss in physique, prowess, and potential. That man was Solid Snake. Born from the Pandora's box of human cloning, he was a second Big Boss. Original and facsimile, Big Boss and Solid Snake first met on the battlefield. In the early 1990s, Big Boss devised a plan to control all the world's wars. Thus, a mercenary dispatch company, Outer Heaven, was born. It was there that Big Boss began developing a new secret weapon, Metal Gear, a bipedal tank that could launch a nuclear attack from anywhere on Earth. The very existence of Outer Heaven threatened to upset the fragile balance of nuclear deterrence. The world's military powers responded, and shortly thereafter sent a single man to infiltrate Outer Heaven and bring Big Boss down. That soldier, a rookie member of Foxhound, was Solid Snake. Defeated by Solid Snake, Big Boss fled to Zanzibar Land to resume development of Metal Gear. Solid Snake returned to infiltrate Zanzibar Land, kill Big Boss, and dismantle Metal Gear. And that's just what he did. Snake completed his mission without ever knowing Big Boss was his father, his genetic blueprint. No one told him he was Big Boss's clone. The Outer Heaven Uprising, the Zanzibar Land Riot. That's how history records these events. But history doesn't know that they were two chapters in a tragic tale of patricide.
Liquid Snake, the second Snake.
After eliminating Big Boss, Solid Snake was relieved of duty, retiring to Alaska, where he planned to live out his years in peace and solitude. But fate had other plans. A second clone of Big Boss appeared, Liquid Snake. Allow me to shed some light on the so-called Shadow Moses incident, the crisis that would make Solid Snake a hero to the world. It all began with an unprecedented crisis, the hijacking of a nuclear weapon. In 2005, the Special Forces unit stationed in Alaska on the remote Shadow Moses Island staged a revolt. Their ringleaders were Liquid Snake and the new members of Foxhound. Taking hostages and securing the island's nuclear weapons disposal facility, they issued demands to the White House. At the top of their list, Pandora's box. The corpse of Big Boss. The military summoned Solid Snake, formerly of Foxhound, and ordered him to infiltrate the island alone. He unearthed a secret buried beneath the island's frozen snow-swept surface. A bipedal nuclear
Like, if you've never played Metal Gear Solid 4, this would be a great way to get into it.
Liquid had seized Rex while it was still under development by the US military. Once again, nuclear war threatened the world. The old Foxhound battled the new. Solid grappled with Liquid, and finally, Rex itself. Even in death, their father, Big Boss, brought their fates inextricably together. Their careers, their combat experience, were nearly identical. Liquid was the yin to Solid's yang. Civilians and soldiers alike celebrated Solid Snake as a hero, while Liquid dirtied his hands executing classified black ops. Although he too was a son of Big Boss, Liquid was forced to hide in history's wings. Contempt for his fate only deepened his hatred for Solid Snake. Liquid sought the remains of Big Boss, his predecessor, in order to cure his diseased existence. The cursed twins, Solid and Liquid, were reunited as family in front of Metal Gear Rex, but certain powers did not approve. Those organizations conspired to hide the whole affair and brought the battle to an abrupt and unexpected end. Fate had separated the twins once more, seemingly for good.
And then now Solid is Snake, the third Snake.
If these events needed deliberately staged, the players manipulated, then they expose a sinister mystery, one brought to light by Solid Snake's paper trail. A group seeking nothing short of global slavery, the Patriots.
The Patriots. It's like, he's saying it so weird.
A surprise attack on United States soil, the Big Shell incident, first made me aware of their presence.
Who are you? Who is this guy?
This incident began with terrorists hijacking an oil tanker on the Hudson River.
Oh, gotta change the camera.
Terrorists, led by Solid Snake.
Dude, I've had a minute panic attack. I thought the audio
sent
wasn't
Marines to the
recording at all.
tanker to take back what was theirs.
But I'm still kind of scared that I wasn't. But I see it. I see that it is recording, so we're good.
In the ensuing battle, the tanker sank, taking Snake along with it. The Hudson is still polluted with oil. They say it could take hundreds of years to disperse. Unbeknownst to the public, the stage had been set. Two years later, a cleanup facility, the Big Shell, was built. Crisis loomed again as the US president was touring the facility. Solid Snake, previously presumed dead, again led a terrorist unit, this time occupying the Big Shell with the president as their hostage.
It is not Solid Snake.
In response, the US military sent a rookie Foxhound agent into the Big Shell on a solo sneaking mission. His codename was Raiden. His mission had just barely commenced when he made a surprising discovery: Solid Snake. But this Snake was no terrorist. Someone else was using his name. Framed as a criminal, Snake had infiltrated the Big Shell on his own, determined to expose and undermine the true terrorists.
That is not Solid Snake.
It was then revealed that the ringleader of the Big Shell hijacking wasn't Solid Snake.
But Solid
Rather,
is.
the man behind the attacks was none other than the third of Big Boss's sons, a perfect clone codenamed Solidus Snake. Raiden's early life as a child soldier was one orchestrated by Solidus Snake. Despite his tragic upbringing, one too common for hundreds of thousands of children today, Raiden was able to overcome his traumatic past as he faced his foster father in battle. Joining forces with Solid Snake, they cornered Solidus. With all other options exhausted, Solidus played his trump card, activating a titanic metal gear that had been disguised as the Big Shell, Arsenal gear. The coordinates were set. Arsenal gear was headed for New York City. Raising his voice with a mighty cry, Solidus was ultimately felled by Raiden's blade. But Raiden soon found he wasn't Solidus's true enemy. The third snake was in reality revolting against those who sought to control him, the Patriots.
The way he says it, it just gets me. He was the good brother.
Having learned the truth, Raiden vanished into the streets of New York City, joining Solid Snake, the sole survivor of his line, in the hunt for the real enemy. But the mission for this snake was far from over.
And now Solid.
I first stumbled across the Patriots while tracking Solid Snake, learning of their true role as puppeteers, tugging at America's strings. Now they're pursuing a new plan, extending their influence across the globe by taking total control of war. War has changed. ID-tagged soldiers carry ID-tagged weapons and use ID-tagged gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Everything is managed and controlled. Having killed his own kin, what remains for the sole surviving snake? His father's blood. His curse eats away at it from the inside.
Oh, they're still using the old model snake
What
in this.
fate
I mean,
awaits
old
this
model
graying
Meryl.
dog of war.
And old model Snake.
His final mission is about to begin. And I will follow him until the bitter end.
It's almost like, is that supposed to be Otacon, or who's the narrator? I'm glad they didn't go with that ending where he's just sitting alone somewhere. The last member of Philosophers died. Oh, this now it's going to go through the entire Metal Gear timeline. Or just the whole timeline in general. Oh, sorry. I was thinking maybe I could play the game. Uh, 47 U.S. finds the CIA. Cobra unit disbands. Khrushchev becomes first secretary. U.S. Navy launches first nuclear submarine. American test hydrogen bomb on Bikini Atoll. Einstein dies in 1955. Let's see. America's surveillance. 2 NSA cryptids, Adam and Eve, defect to the Soviet Union. President Kennedy falls into disfavor with the philosophers. U-2 surveillance craft discovers Soviet missiles in Cuba. Mm. 007 is released. In 64, Virtuous Mission and Operation Snake Eater. Naked Snake is awarded title of Big Boss. Eva disappeared in 68. DARPA is established in 69. Paramedic in 70. Disbands Fox unit in the 70s. 71, Foxhound. 72 is L'Enfant Terrible. Uh, 86, U.S. proposes Human Genome Project. 89 is Berlin Wall falls. Iraq invades Kuwait. The following year after that, Gulf War begins. Zanzibar land. This is established in 1999. 2001, multiple terrorist attacks strike America. Shadow of Moses event in 2005. Big Shell incident in 2009. And 20XX Solid Snake returns to battlefield as Old Snake. I wonder what the first saga is. Bro fist, bro handshake. Up, down, left, right. Select start, or is it start select? A, B, start select. Kojima Productions. I kind of thought it was going to be more documentary style, not more of like a watch this before you play the game. All right, guys, that's it. That's everything. Again, I think, yeah, that definitely was a like, hey, watch this before you play the game. It's a nice like recap of what's going on. Still cool. I'm glad I have this in my collection. Very, very nice because you get to see the trailers and old models before they were changed into what they are, and you can really see the progress they made from 2006 to 2007 to even 2008. It's crazy how far ahead they already were, and most of it was just polishing. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave comments down below linking YouTube videos you want to see me react to. I'll compile a big list and maybe categorize them. If there's a huge amount of them, I'll just make a live stream and hopefully we can all like join in on that one. If not, the live streams will always be posted on the channel later. Other than that, I love you. Subscribe, go watch one of the other videos on screen, and I will see you in the next one.